Leonard Bernstein is probably the most significant figure in American music in the second half of the 20th century. It is the absolute musical Cinderella story. He became famous overnight. All of a sudden showed the world what American musicians could be and could do, and it stunned people, and it changed the course of his life and the course of American music too. Bernstein, as a composer, was sort of the perfect synthesis. West Side Story is sort of jazzy but full of Latin rhythms. Lenny did only one film score, which was for On the Waterfront, but he was nominated for the Oscar for it.
I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody.
It just captures almost sort of the psychology of the characters. The Bernstein collection has, we estimate, about 400,000 items. This is a letter Felicia wrote Lenny around 1951, not long after they'd married. First, we are not committed to a life sentence. Nothing is really irrevocable, not even marriage, though I used to think so. You don't admit to the possibility of a double life. I am willing to accept you as you are without being a martyr or sacrificing myself on the LB altar. I happen to love you very much. And the letter goes on. Clearly, they got through this troubled period early in their relationship. It was, by all accounts, not a perfect relationship, but a wonderful one, a rich one, and a meaningful one. And I don't think Lenny would have been or accomplished as much as he did if it hadn't been for Felicia. Lenny's life and work is still of enormous interest today, and he was such a larger-than-life figure that I think he fascinates people as a human being, not just as a musician, but the life he led, the influence he had on people, on social issues. It just reverberates. The collection is used by researchers for all kinds of things. There's the biopic of Bernstein that's going to be released, Maestro, and the screenwriter spent an enormous amount of time in the library, in the music division, studying the Bernstein collection, working on his screenplay. I think Lenny opened people's eyes to what music could be, and I think he became an example of what one could do with one's life if one were immensely talented and full of vim, vigor, caring, energy, enthusiasm. That was Lenny.